guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on the look I'm wearing right now. It's really one of my favorite looks that I've done in a long time, and I'm actually doing this as a collaboration with my friend Cheryl here on YouTube. She's a doll. We have collabed many of times, and I remember subscribing to her before I even started my YouTube channel. I used to watch all of her videos, as I still do. She has a well-rounded channel, and she does like a ton of beauty hauls. She does tutorials, reviews. So if you love anything beauty, don't forget to check out her channel. We decided to both do a tutorial with the Huda Beauty Smoky Obsessions palette. Huda Beauty just released 4 new small palettes, and so we both decided let's kind of see what our spin would be on the Smoky palette, which is the deepest palette of the bunch. I felt like this would be a good look for a Christmas party or New Year's Eve. I know it's a little early, but the silver in here is intense. I really thought everything blended really nicely, as you'll see in the clips. So also we wanted to mention that we will be doing a giveaway in this video. Cheryl is a huge fan of MAC, as am I, and we decided to do a holiday MAC giveaway. So I'm gonna be giving away this Snowball Eye and Lip Kit. Inside the bag there is an eyeshadow, a gloss, which is like a kind of duochrome glaze gloss, and then a purple like glitter liquid liner for your eyes. Plus you get the beautiful bag. So to enter, make sure you're subscribed to Cheryl's channel and my channel. Leave a comment down below, and also make sure you hit that notification bell. I'm looking for people that are here early, that are supportive, that are leaving comments, that are leaving love. That's who I want to get back to. So that is how to enter the giveaway. So don't forget to enter. Don't forget to check out Cheryl's channel. And before I start rambling for a million years, let's get into the demo of how I did this look. All right, guys, we're gonna do a full face. You guys have been requesting this, so I'm gonna do some more full face tutorials. So I'm starting out with the moisturizer, and I'm using this Tarte Guard moisturizer. I really like it because it's light, it doesn't have a fragrance, and it sits well under makeup. So I'm applying that, and then I'm going in with my Huda Beauty primer. I've mentioned really liking this primer because it is super sticky, and I feel like foundation clings to it, which gives you a longer wear for your foundation, so I'm all about that. And then another favorite of mine is the Lancome Stick Foundation. This is in the shade 330, and I'm just going to draw stripes all over. Now I need more coverage because I do have rosacea, redness, so I do quite a bit of I don't know, stripes on my face, but I'm using this brush from Huda Beauty, which is another favorite of mine, to blend this out, and I'm using downward strokes. I really like how dense this brush is. It gives you a good coverage, and I also like how big it is, so I feel like it blends very quickly. So now we're gonna pop on the eyes. I did apply some tape, and I'm going in with the lightest shade in this new Huda Beauty palette. I'm using a Morphe M511, and I'm just gonna sweep this in my crease. We're just gonna start building up. This is our first shade, of course, our transition, and I'm just trying to slow down so I can show you guys what the hell I'm doing. Sometimes I'm like just doing my thing, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm recording. So I'm just gonna sweep this back and forth and just kind of lay down the map for where we're gonna put the darker shades. You definitely wanna use tape. It's gonna keep everything clean and neat. So now I'm going into the next shade, which is a more neutral brown shade, but much deeper. And I'm using a more precise brush. This is from the Rose Gold collection from Morphe, and I'm going to focus this into the crease very tightly, sweeping back and forth. And then I'm gonna try to make swirls on the outer edge. If you can see, I really want most of the depth to be on the outer corner, just as usual. So sweep back and forth, but then keep applying product to the outer V of your eye, and that's where the tape comes in. The tape really helps. I find most of the time when I use tape, my look comes out a lot cleaner and a lot more precise. For me, it's just hard otherwise, so tape is a very easy thing you can do to help your makeup. So after I blended that out, I'm going in to the black. Now black is a very scary color in my opinion. It can mess up a look in 3 seconds. So I'm using, I think this is a Smith 230, and I'm doing tiny little motions on the outer V of my eye, like super tiny, kind of almost dotting it on because I really want the intensity, but I don't want to blow it out too much. So I'm focusing it really tightly on that tape, of course, and then I'm going in with a bigger brush, and you'll see me blending it, but with a very light hand. I want to make sure that it's not getting sloppy and it's not going all the way in my crease. I don't want it going all the way in my crease. I want to keep it on that outer V. So I'm just using this brush to really blend any harsh edges. And now we're going to go in and cut the crease. So I'm using Tarte Shape Tape. I find this works best. I've tried MAC paint pots and I don't think they have enough coverage. So apply it. I'm going to do one lid at a time because I'm not, you know, a cut crease pro. I'm kind of dabbling. I've only done maybe like 5 in my life and I love it, but I'm still learning. So I'm using a flat brush, and just make sure you go higher than you need to. I still struggle with that. Like, I want to cut it where my actual crease is, but go way higher. So now I'm going to go in with the star of the show, which is the silver shade. It is intense. I noticed that it applied a lot better with my finger, so I used my finger. Look at my ratchet nail. That is a sad, sad nail. And I'm just applying it to my lids, and I'm using that brush wet with Fix Plus to really kind of get around those edges and make sure it's precise, doing that detail work. So once you apply that, going back into that medium brown shade down there, and we're going to use this with a very, very, very light hand to mesh that black and the silver together. We want to make sure we don't have like a stark line of silver and then black. We want to make sure that there's kind of like a gradient effect there. So I'm just using this to really sweep very lightly, almost in a dotting motion, just so we mesh the two together. And then I'm going to go into some mascara. I'm just prepping for falsies. Oh yeah, I did put a winged liner on too, and I had to get so close to the mirror that I was out of frame. So you guys have seen me do my liner a million times. So now I'm applying some lashes. I will pop them in the description bar. I forget the exact name, but you guys know I'm always like loving foaming lashes and indie brands, so I'll put the exact lashes down below. And now I'm going in with the Urban Decay All Nighter Concealer. You guys, I really like this. I slowed the clips down because I just go way too fast. This is super full coverage. It's not very wet feeling, so it dries pretty quickly, so you want to work fast. But you know why I like this? This smooths out your pores. Like, if you have pores as an issue and you like to use concealer to highlight, this is a great one because it's like airbrush over your pores. I don't know how to explain it, but I really enjoy it. So now I'm going to set under there with my Moustache. I don't know what the hell this is, but I love this powder. Oh my gosh, I love this powder. I will link it down below, you guys. Ooh, if you are fair and you can't find a powder that is light enough, or you want like a super brightening powder that's smoothing, I'm linking this. You need to buy it. So now I'm going in with a Too Faced Born This Way powder, another favorite of mine. I use this. You can use this all over. Like, I do use it to bake sometimes, but the Moustache, man, it's so good. I don't even know if that's how you say it. Moustache. We don't know, but I love it. So I'm just using my beauty blender and pressing the Born This Way into my skin and just setting all over. I like it because it doesn't make me like look ghostly at all. So now I'm going to contour. We all know, why do I even include this? Even I don't know. So I'm just gonna contour my cheeks. I like a strong contour. I like to make my face look like I lost, 15 pounds, because I do have a round face, and so I'm just kind of like, I don't really have like amazing bone structure, so I need some contour to kind of bring that out. So I'm just using a Benefit brush. It's freaking cheap, it's easy, and it works. So I'm going to bronze up the face, and I'm using one of the new Becca bronzers. I don't want to say new, it's been out for a few months, but these are phenomenal. And I'm just going to kind of sweep it over my cheeks and on my forehead, just bronze up the skin a little bit, bring a little bit of life back so that we don't look like we're like stark white under the eyes, and then we have like these like two like muddy contour stripes on our face. So after that, I'm going in with blush, and I decided, this is such a cool tone look. I wanted to bring a little bit of like a warm flush to the cheeks. This is an Anastasia blush trio, and I'm just going to use a very small Morphe brush and apply this to the apples of my cheeks. And admittedly, I like a lot of blush too. So I'm pretty heavy-handed with a lot of my makeup. I just feel like it looks good. Moving on to the lower lash line, we're taking that first light tan shade, and I'm using a Smith 230 again, and I'm just going to sweep this on the lower lash line. We're not going to do too much on the lower lash line, but we do want to have some kind of definition down there because we do have such like an intense cut crease. So now I'm going in with that brown shade, again, just sweeping on the lower lash line, smoking it out a little bit, but not doing too much. And we're focusing it on the outer portion of the eye. I would say the outer 3/4 of the eye. And then I am going to go in with this deeper brown, and I'm just going to use a smaller pencil brush and sweep this on just to make a little bit more of a liner type look without using a liner on the lower lash line. And then of course going in with that black, which is going to make the most difference. I'm using a small brush, and I'm really focusing this tight on the lower lash line to really bring that darkness in. And then I do go in with my big fluffy brush and kind of blow it out a little bit just so it's not too harsh. So now I'm going to add some glitter. I'm doing glitter tears and then glitter on my inner corner. It just adds a cool, fun twist. This is Go Get Glitter, so I'm applying an adhesive right now. It comes with an adhesive. And then you can use any like glitter glue you have though. And then I'm just packing this on. So I'm doing like little upside down triangle, and so it just looks like I'm crying glitter, if you know what I'm saying, because that's normal. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm also going to go on the inner corner, just do the same exact thing. Just pop some on the inner corner. I did it kind of light today. You can go more dramatic. It just depends on what you want to do. And now I'm going to go into this Winter Rose color. This is from the new Winter Solstice Huda Beauty. I just thought we should stick with Huda stuff, you know? So I'm just applying that with the Morphe M501, and I'm just applying down the center of my nose. And then I'm finishing off the look with a ColourPop Lippy. I will have the color linked down below. It's like a kind of grungy, cool tone color. It's really, really stunning. And of course, I had to be out of the frame for half of it, so I apologize. But thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to enter the giveaway and check out Cheryl. Alright guys, that is it for me in this tutorial. Don't forget again to enter for the giveaway and check out Cheryl's channel. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is really one of my favorite looks that I've done thus far. Just the vampy lip and the cool tones is really giving it to me for the holidays. So hopefully I give you some inspo if you have a party to go to. And if you just want to wear this to the grocery store, whatever works for you. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.
Don't wanna draw any attention to all the crazy things that I shouldn't mention.